morning, Melody, and good morning, replayers. And Melody, I see, is babysitting again with those lovelies. How are all of you? I hope you're all doing wonderful. I've got the replayers coming in later. I've got people probably in the back. I got my coffee. First cup of coffee. I've not been up very long. What time do you start babysitting, Melody? I'm going to just go ahead. I'm going to do Janet prompts today. And so I'm going to go ahead and get those going. Good morning, Gail. Is it cold and rainy there? It is here. I did leave a window open last night. I'm going to work on Janet's prompts, and I always like doing them later because then I can get everything all gathered up and ready to go. And then I can do them in the order I want to do it. I had Oh, so you started early this morning. I had Emerson and Jackson Sunday. Well, Jackson, when he's here, he's so in and out. Hard to say that he really was here. He usually more comes in with Greg to eat. Saturday, Mom and Dad did some clothes shopping for fall pictures, and then Nikki had a dentist appointment. Oh shoot. Oh well, we'll do it this way. I glued on the wrong side. We have it. Our leaves are just now changing. Just now. They haven't been. And fortunately, they just are, because that's a part of Missouri I miss. I miss not having that leaves change and all that. For you coming in, I'm doing Janet's prompts. Yeah, it's a cold, yucky day as far as looking out the window. But at least my windows are clean now. I did do that yesterday. And I can see out much better. But I got my laundry all washed and everything on the line, and slept on good line dried sheets last night because we knew the weather was going to get like this. And so I do too. And I put them off, as y'all know, because Greg was going to do the outside of the house, and he did that. So then he painted and he caulked, and then it was kind of muddy. And yesterday I was without excuses. So here we are with clean windows. You don't do windows? I don't very often, but it is nice when they're done. And I just did outside. I still need to do the inside of them. But I'm good for now. We'll only be here now for a couple more months. So if they don't get done, they don't get done. Hi, Sylvia. So happy to see you. Oh, Gail. I hate those nights. I'm having trouble going to bed. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm over it. I thought I'd make this pocket and then stick the goodies down in it. And I know I'm going to need some spray paint, and I kind of want it fallish. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape my paint. So it can dry while I do the rest of it all. What's the weather like right now, Sylvia, for you? Is it fairly cold? Is it? We're just having a fall rainy day. I mean, it's not by any means a bad day. It's just not one where you want to put clothes out on the line or do anything out there. Oh, good. Hey, take it when you can, I say. Okay, I have everything there. Chilly and cloudy today. Hi, Pam. Are you back home from dropping the kids off or heading home? There we go. Gonna set this aside so it can dry while I work on my snippet roll. Just drop them off listening. Oh, good. I had planned on sewing yesterday, and Nikki went to the dentist, and I had Emerson, and she was so good yesterday. She played a lot by herself and crafted by herself, and I didn't have to do quite the entertaining, although in the afternoon she decided to play with Nana's hair. I told her she had to learn gentleness on Nana's hair because she was a pulling. I'm sorry, Nana, I don't want to hurt you. Well, I know you don't, sweetie, but you were. Hi, Carol. How are you? How are you feeling? And you've lost Luna. You've had quite a time, my friend. Quite a time. Well, she didn't know she was. And y'all know my hair's short. And she was trying to put it in a ponytail. She got it in the ponytail with one of those little bitty plastic bands and couldn't get it out. And I finally went to the bathroom and got it back out. Now she's fine brushing the hair and stuff, but that was enough. I bet you are. Carol, you are in my thoughts and prayers. You have had a very rough time. Will your health get better when it turns colder? That Greg was telling me remedies for my allergies. And I mean, I'm just waiting for it to get cold, and then we'll see. Right. And a lot of times, though, when you're 6, you don't realize you're pulling. Of course, at 62, sometimes I don't realize I'm pulling her hair. So it's all the same, I guess. I'm doing the texture with my snippet roll. And the scrap paper is recycled item. And I've got my scraped paint on there. Hi, Janet. How are you, Miss Burgess? And I'm going to use both paper and fabric. How are you today, Janet? You doing all right? I always hate leaving Mary's. Of course, if I got there earlier, it might be different. I just have trouble getting there. I could not get out of bed. I set my alarm at 6:30. I didn't get up till almost 8:30. And that was after turning off the... I hear you, Gail. I'm going to the not eating after supper. I've gotten real bad about night snacks. And I'm going to eat my treats during the day and stop that night eating. It's not only unhealthy, it puts the pounds on. I didn't get to sew any yesterday, so I want to do that today. I knew if I went to the sewing machine, Jackson, when he came in, would stay because he'd want to sew, and Emerson would want to sew. And I just am ready for a sew day on my own. I did work with Emerson on crocheting. I'm just starting with chain stitching. She's wanting to knit, but I think she needs to start on crochet first. Hello, Journey. How are you this morning? I'm probably giving too much serious thought on this prompt page, but that's okay. I can do that. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm bad about watching the chat more than I do my screen, and I've worked with my phone some this morning trying to get that so you can see better what I'm doing. Don't know that you care, but I do. Yesterday, Emerson was so cute. She brought up her doll and her Barbies. and her doll was feeding her Barbies and being the mommy. And she was just a talking away. I love listening to them when they don't know you're listening to them. Esther Thompson sent me these. I think they're so cute. I love making inchies. But she found these, what started that, she found these baby food bottles. And she was using the inchies as crackers for her babies. What are tipperies? Janet, I missed that. Oh, typeries. Yeah, those, and I don't read them too well, obviously. I just showed that, didn't I? No, she has to go to school now and then. Darn it, Janet. And she just loves school. Now, she won't be happy today because I doubt they go outside to play. But Jackson will be more upset about that than she will. Her teacher's not much of an outside person anyway. Now, Jackson's are. The weather's just probably not going to be conducive. He had a kindergarten teacher that was very much into getting them outside. And man, he loved that. They'd take their insulated coveralls, and unless it got below 15 degrees, they were out there. She didn't care if there was snow, ice, or what. They'd go out and play where there wasn't ice. She let them play in the snow. If they brought their snow clothes, and she let them run that wiggleness out of them. Oh, I got it. I got it, Janet. You're Taiwanese. But now Emerson's, her teacher's older. In fact, may retire this year. And but she has always had lupus. And so I know there's days she doesn't feel good. She teaches with the younger teacher, and I think that younger teacher kind of helps. Hi, Dana. Good morning. So glad to see you. Prayed for rain. I was that way for the cold. I didn't want to go out when it was cold. But now, if it was a nice day, I didn't mind going out. But even sixth graders, we went out. But looking back, I think I took recess away too much. Of course, we don't know what we did then. We didn't know what we did now. Hi, Mitzi. All right, Carol. Go to the quiet corner and get that laundry done. I've got one more load, but they're going to stay in for the dryer. So I will get them done later. I didn't want to hear beeping. I'm doing my doodling on Janet's prompt. This is my fake stitching. No plans whatsoever on this prompt. I'm just doing it as I'm called to do it. Good morning, Stace. How are you? Are you having a good morning so far, or are you like me and it's just kind of started? Our internet has been so bad lately. I hope I manage it through a whole live. Mitzi, what are you up to today? Anything exciting or just come as it goes? Come as it goes. Now that was interesting comment. Taking it as it comes is what I meant. This is my doodling. Wow, Stacy, I'd take a nap too. I think Andy stopped by this morning. He's got to use up a lot of days this month or he'll lose them. So I don't know if he's working or not. But I did hear his voice earlier this morning. I didn't get up. I miss that so much in Florida, them just stopping in. Coming in just to visit, to get something. It was like one night last week they were out of ham and he came in to fix a ham sandwich for Jackson for lunch the next day. Jackson does not get full on a school lunch. We have trouble getting him to eat, but it's important he does get full. Well, school lunch only gives him 4 chicken nuggets. Well, no 10-year-old boy's going to get full on 4. Emerson doesn't get full on 4 chicken nuggets. I do, Gail. And I love Florida. I love Florida and our friends there and the life we have there. I love it, but I don't have them. And I miss it. I miss it. But until we decide to move back, I'm going to have to make do. I think this is going to go over here on this side. I think that's where that snippet needs to be. And we'll just do 2 pages. I think I'll do more paint. Pam, you got big sewing plans today, or are you taking it easy? I figured out my buttonhole, and I thought I'd show you how to make those towels if anybody wanted to. I'm kind of going to talk a lot about using up scraps. That's why I wanted to do the prompt today here with y'all, because it was using scraps was in the prompt, and I love using up my scraps. If I can use a scrap, rather, I hate cutting into those new pieces if I don't need to, especially for just a little piece. Irritates me to death. So, we're going to do a lot with scraps today. But you know, this little lacy piece just really needs to find a home somewhere. Oh, we can make a cluster. Duh. Let's make a pretty little cluster. The prompts are the ones that were from Janet Nash's, and it's make a snippet roll on paper or fabric, scrape paint, lace, writer doodle, recycled items, and texture. I'm showing it here in case you want to do a screenshot or something. And so I can't do them with her because I'm sitting in my chair. And that stops me from doing it. That's my story, and I'm sticking it. Yeah, it should be scrape paint. That's what happens when you're writing them down as you drink your coffee, Mitzi. Thought I'd go ahead and use this banner and then do a snippet cluster on top. Oh, I really did like these prompts. Yes. Some of her prompts get kind of hard, especially when it wants some obscene animal like a elephant. And I had the worst trouble finding an elephant. And then afterwards, I found elephants everywhere. But I found an elephant. And I don't do all of them. Oh, she does, Mitzi. She does indeed. I just love her channel. She does such fun stuff like that. Now let's do a little cluster. It is how it goes. Oh, thank you, Mitzi. I'm glad you found mine too. Oh, see, this is a perfect way of using a scrap. Let's stick that little texture on there. I was kind of thinking of my laces texture, but Maybe this will go down here. We'll see. I want to use that somewhere. My goal today is not to have to get up and go find something. Hi, lovely Maria. Oh, yes. I was folding towels that I got off the line yesterday, and Emerson started climbing up on the table. And I said, "What are you doing?" And she says, "I'm going to help you fold laundry, and I can't reach it." I said, "Oh, okay." So Nana let her get on the table. Trying to find a fallish color. And, well, ladies, I may have to make a new bow. I really don't want a white bow on white. Well, that's orange. Doesn't go too well with that page. Huh. I need to just sit and make some bows and do some of that kind of stuff. Maybe the silver. How would that look? No, don't like silver. Well, let's put something here that can take the white, and that will solve that problem. There we go. Do you have big plans today besides laundry, Malia? I'm being well, there's a green one. I didn't see that one. I'm being nosy today. Inquiring minds want to know what everybody else is doing. I plan a day of sewing. I do have a pair of jeans of Greg's that I need to mend. Handy brought me home a little boy's jersey to mend. He asked me if I wanted to go through and mend all of the pants, football pants. I turned that job down. I want to get a lot of my sewing projects that I've started finished so I can get it turned over to my embroidery part of the machine and play with it. Oh, you're going to dye it blue. That'll be pretty, Pam. Oh, Malia, that'll be interesting. I have a lot of those books, not quite that old. Here in this house, I should go through, but we went through pictures to take to the reunion. And found a lot of the old pictures. Found a picture of Greg's grandmother when she was 17. And just some fun pictures like that. And he has one nephew that doesn't get back much. And I found 3 photo albums of his that his parents split when he was like 2. And so grandma always kept a lot of pictures of his. So those were fun to take to him. Oh, refinish an old small dresser. That'll be a fun thing to plan, Gail. You got to get groceries, I know, here in a little bit. I always know when Gail gets her groceries. 10 o'clock on Tuesdays. I had an old table that was a great aunt's. And fortunately, my sister in law in Florida enjoys that kind of project. And she asked if she could do it. She didn't have to ask twice. And it's beautiful. I have it sitting by my chair. I'm a nester. Are you guys nesters? Where you have all your little stuff around your chair? Greg and I both kind of are. I didn't used to be when I was younger. Of course, I didn't have time to sit down and do anything. But man, I am anymore. I bet that was fun, Malia. I always wonder though what you do if you change your mind and don't want it decoupaged anymore. Or you mess up. I'd find a problem after it's all done and dried. I'd find that I did something wrong. Never be able to get it off. I'm just not one to redo furniture. I think my mom did. I think I kind of remember her doing it, but I know my grandmother did, but that just isn't, I want it done, but I'm not one that will get it done, I should say. Excuse my border house reach. I want a button in the middle of that flower, I think. Yeah, that's what I would run into. Yay or nay on the button, do you think? This is with the button, without. Yes, with the button. Okay. Janet spoke for all of you. Oh, yeah, Malia. I bet it's gorgeous. Or Darlene, I should say. I love whimsical. And if I had the know-how and the ability, I would have no problem painting things white and whimsical paint on them and those kind of things. But I know that I don't. I peed on it. Oh no, Malia. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, what else do I possibly need? Snippet roll, check. Scrape paint, check. Lace, check. Writer doodle, check. Recycled items, check. And texture, check. All right, now I've got a pocket. If I want to stick something in the pocket, This is pre-made ephemera. Malia, I think I got this from you. Do you remember? I think I bought it from you at a sale. That kind of goes with the theme, doesn't it? With some more little pockets, and then I could fill up all the little pockets. This was a bag I got at some nutrition thing full of information. And I took book pictures from a little kid's book that was falling apart and just collaged and then put the collage on there. I need to work on it. And this is all finished ephemera, and I forgot I had it. I did get that from you. Okay, good. I have a little bit of memory left. But this goes kind of with the theme of recycling and reusing. I've kind of been hoarding those pockets. I have a question for you all. I've kind of been sending to the, people who were here first. But it's usually the same people, and I don't mind doing that at all. But I know that there's some I have never got to send happy mail to. Mitzi, I know I've not sent to you. And I know I've not got to send it to Journey. And who else? Janet Burgess, have I sent to you? I think I've sent to Malia. So I thought today I would send to you that I've not sent to. If Melody doesn't care. So Journey. And Janet Burgess. I don't think I have Janet. And who else have I not sent to? Please let me know. And Journey, I think I've got Janet's. I haven't sent to Dana. Okay. Thank you, Dana, for letting me know. And Sylvia. See, I knew there were people that were never getting any, and I love sending happy mail. So if you all will send me your address, my email is kcowell78@gmail. kcowell78@gmail. I will get you some happy mail sent. I'm going to put this was Janet Nash prompt. And yesterday was the 10th. There we go. Oh, and I want to put the prompts on there. So we have scrape paint, snippet roll, recycled, lace, doodle, or write, and I think that was it. What might I be forgetting? Texture. There we go. Oh, that might fit better there. And then I can play with this. We're just going to stick some color in there. I'm not really worried about it being anything in particular. Just a little color. I think Etsy seems to have a love-hate relationship with people. Either people love it or hate it. Now, where was that little bit of texture I wanted to use? I just got to put it right down here at the bottom, and I can't find it. Well, darn. Oh, well, that's my prompt. Thank you, Janet. I wondered with Etsy, when so many are now selling on YouTube and have the vendor sales. Thank you, Gail. While we visit, I want to do some spraying. I'm only got light blue cheesecloth, and I want to get some fall colors. Then I'm going to work on my fall journal. That's why I wore this apron today, because I didn't want to mess up the old sweatshirt. So I'm wearing the pretty apron. You know, I make so much sense, don't I, with that kind of thing. I'm sure people sometimes wonder. I know my hubby does. Oh, Malia, well, that's not all bad. Well, I've slowed down buying except for fabric if it's a good price. I found Josie's Place, and she and Pamela some Treasures sell fabric really cheap, like $1 for a fat quarter. And I use fat quarters for my aprons. And for Head Start. So I've been getting a lot from her and started buying from my sister. Well, then she jumped on herself. I'm also wanting to do some pillowcases. And I thought that might be something foster kids might like to have when they're pulled from home and they go to a foster place home, that they'd like taking their own pillowcase that nobody has slept on. I thought they might like that. So I want to make some of those, and then see what else I want to do. I'm not real sure, but thank you, Journey. I've got so much I could sell, but I'm not a salesperson. Now my husband is, and Selena would help me. So I think I'm going to work on maybe doing an Etsy shop. When I get to Florida, to work on passing some of this stuff from the house on to others, because there is so much, and one person won't use it all. And Sarah at Sarita Sales has offered to let me come onto her sales and sell, but I don't know how I'd be with doing that. This is a lot easier than copy dyeing. Just saying. Okay, Dana, I'm glad to know that. Hey, Joni, how are you? I'm getting lots of great comments on the Happy Mail you sent in. You'll have to tell Kelly she did a great job. Yes, Gail. This is walnut. I just picked one up that looked brown. I didn't even look at the color it is. And I know there's some that you got to wipe off and some you don't. I just wipe them all. They're too expensive to let something happen to them. With that plastic off, it's annoying me. Sorry if that noise bothers you. And then I've also got Distress Spray Stain. And I really don't know the difference between the two when I'm doing this type of stuff. So I'm laying it over on a napkin. I mean, a paper towel. That's the thing, Malia. And I just can't imagine doing that to someone. That's just, I mean, when I get that bill, if it's through PayPal especially, I try and pay it immediately. But now what annoys me on the other side is I've ordered and still haven't gotten an invoice and still don't have my stuff. And that annoys me on the other end. So I won't be going to those anymore. And there's just 2. And if they send it, I'm going to say, it's been so long, I don't want it now. I don't even remember what I ordered. Okay, Gail, be careful out there. Yeah, Gail, I've done that. I've done that too. I bought a lot that way too. That's where I've got started with all my crafty stuff on Marketplace. Oh, well, these are both people that have done it a lot. So, and I could reach out to them. That's my fault that I've not done that. Okay, that yellow, just in case you want to know, was antique linen. And the first one was walnut stain. And this is vintage photo, which isn't going to look any different than the walnut stain, I don't think, but it might when it dries. I get this at the Mennonite store. And I use it a lot, but I've been stuck with light blue since the paint spilling episode. Emerson was getting something for me, not her fault at all. And I went to help her get down off of the counter, and I spilled the water from the watercolor brushes that she'd been painting with and was still painting with. I mean, it wasn't like none of it was her fault. Unfortunately, could not blame her. And I grabbed the cheesecloth to wipe up the paint, not thinking. I just didn't want it to go to the floor. Yeah, Joni, Facebook can be dangerous. I only meet them. I never let them come to my house, and I don't go to theirs. And school was nice because I could meet them at school. And that was nice. Have some painted school lockers that prove that point. Bought them because they were cool and cheap. Then go, where am I going to put these? What am I going to put in them? My craft space. That's exactly right. I could think lots of things that would fit in them. Okay, now this is going to be my cleanup cheesecloth. Don't want walnut. Don't want coral. Don't want blue. Spiced marmalade. Let's go with that. That looks kind of... Emerson has never played with these. There's a reason for that. Oh, yeah. Well, and Joni, anything long and tall would be good. My, ew, I don't want much of that. I don't like that at all for this. My niece had a big long roll of duck cloth that she used when her little boy was born for the nursery, on a big long roll. And she gave me what they didn't use. Well, I should say my sister-in-law and her gave it to me. My sister-in-law kind of wanted it out of the closet. And I had the worst time finding... Oh, that's not bad, doing it that way. I could always use the vintage photo. And the roll was a pain in the closet. So I took it off the roll and folded it. It's got big airplanes on it, and I like it because I thought it would be neat to make tote bags with. Oh, Pam. That was one of the things I do remember I ordered that I've never gotten, was a coloring book. Not that I needed it. Not that I will probably use it, but... Do you color a lot, Pam? Emerson likes me to color with her. And I get kind of tired of princesses. Were you at the thrift store, Pam? I also got from this one vendor that I've not received piano roll. And I really wanted it. But she doesn't sound like she's going to be in any hurry to get it to me. So we'll see. Oh, at Walmart, you're home now. You collect more? Uh-huh. I know how that goes. Well, this brown paper might be good for paint, but it doesn't hold sprays very well. That soaked right on through. That's okay. That's why I have 2 layers. I do like this one, this antique. Well, it all depends on if I ever get their items, Janet. I mean, granted, it's not like they took my money. And that's one thing. And Keisha's very open about, when she sends them and you get her stuff. And these, and I'm not going to mention their name. I don't want to badmouth them. It may have just been a one-time deal, and it may show up too. But I don't order if I don't want it. So since I'm messing and we're talking recycling, I thought I would make some more of my magnets. This was my very first video. I was with Selena. When I say Selena, I mean Selena from Amore Fabrics. She and I are real good friends. And we were at a thrift store, and I found a huge bag of these magnets that say, Dad, the nicest man I know, Grandpa, the nicest man I know. And I looked at her and I said, oh, I know what I can do with these. And so I bought them. And this is one I already started. I just sewed, and then I decorate them. And I'm out of them. These are the, now Joni, I'm doing a disclaimer. You're getting some of these that aren't finished because Emerson decided you needed them. And I told her, she asked me if she could put them in, and I said, honey, they're not finished. And she goes, that's okay, her mommy can finish them. So just letting you know, you're getting a couple magnets that you're going to have to do. But she was so into the idea that she was a big girl and she knew more than Nana on what a little girl would want. So you get to finish them. And I don't know how many she sent you. I don't know. I think she sent you one similar to this one that I'm going to do. But I'm not sure. She was just opening my drawers. I have drawers that sit here on my craft table that hold stuff. Everything from stuff that's been made or partial made or needs to be made. And stuff that's ready to send. And so that's what she took it from. I'm just sewing on top of these, as you can see. Nikki was so excited. Nikki's just flabbergasted over all of this Happy Mail Emerson gets. It just blows her away. And so when she took home to show Mommy all of her goodies from Kelly, for those of you that may not know, Joni has a little girl the same age as Emerson. And she sent Emerson Happy Mail. And I put up the little video and of her opening it. And then Emerson has proceeded then to make Kelly a Happy Mail. And so when she went home, of course, she had to show her mama all these goodies. And Nikki called me and she goes, I can't believe all this Happy Mail stuff. And she has been logging it and taking pictures and who it's from and stuff. So Emerson, when she's older, can remember. And she goes, what can I add? So I told her she could get some candy and that kind of stuff. So she's going to go and get some stuff to add. Pam, we need to get all three of them on together, because I don't want to leave Elizabeth out. And, little girls just know what other little girls want so much better than old people do. I think it would be a fun little Zoom thing. Just the three of them crafting and talking and whatever. For those that enjoyed Emerson and the jewelry, some of the jewelry ended up going home. The choker that she's always wanted. And what else? I don't remember now. Well, they do. It would be, Joni. It would be. The hard part's going to be having the kids at the same time available to chat. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't make it public. I would just let the three little girls do it. And that way they could just talk to each other. Okay. So the three of us will just have to talk about getting together and doing that. This coming weekend is the weekend that Andy and Nikki are taking Jackson to his first professional football game. So I'll have him. That was his birthday present from us and his mom and dad. And little sister's not going, which is good for him. And they're going to stop, and Nikki's brother lives in Kansas City as well. So they're going to go by and see Uncle Griffin. And oh, that would be lovely, Joni. Okay. And so we'll have Emerson Saturday afternoon and all day Sunday, because the game's Sunday afternoon. And then they'll come back late Sunday night. Well, she's already decided that Nana and she are going to have a sleepover in Mommy's bed. And when I'm there and stay the night, she sleeps with me anyway. So I don't know what the big deal is about calling it a sleepover. But when you're 6, you understand that. So we'll have to get that all set up. And need some more brown paper. Bye, Malia. I didn't even see her leave, and I was so busy just sewing that the scraps. I'm going to do some scrap fabric in now. I've got these towels, and this is my pattern. And I made my pattern by tracing the fabric my sister gave me as the fabric. And so I have this, it says wash your dirty hands. And I have this one sewn. And I'm thinking about maybe using it, but I'm not going to cut this one because this white is just white. So I think I'm going to just fold it in the middle maybe, or fold it in a little bit. And then sew this to the top and have both sides. I'm not sure. I've already got gesso on it. Let's move the gesso. So, but I thought that'd be cute in the bathroom or something. But this is an autumn one. And this is an autumn one. And I thought I would use this color for the hanging part. What do you think? I don't know if I can get 2 out of this or not, because for some reason I cut that square. So I may just get 1 out of it. I don't have to have it on a fold because it opened at the bottom anyway. But now that I figured out my buttonhole foot, Pam, someday I'll get that said right. And Pam, I do appreciate you answering all my sewing questions. But this is when I like to use scrap fabric because it doesn't take much. And this is a color I can then use in my journal. Now, where are my sewing scissors? There they are, under all of the stuff in the back. And for my project Dress a Girl, I save any wide strips for ruffles or binding or not facing if I ever do facing. And I do have those all ironed and ready to use. And I didn't want anything I had to match. Okay, Joni. So I'm going to have one of these cut off, but I'm not going to have two like I hoped. Because I don't think I'm going to have enough fabric, but we'll check. But I thought this fabric was going to look cute as a top. And maybe for this one. Hey there, pumpkin. And I'll cut it in half because it has the same saying on this side too. So I'll cut it in half, and I'm going to have to find some fabric this blue color. I don't have any mustard. I may have gray. Gray would be pretty. Thanks, Joni. I'm enjoying making these. I didn't think I would. And at one point told my sister I wouldn't, and then I must have forgot I told her that, because this I could do in brown or maybe gray again. It just says Autumn Blessings. Let's see if I can get another pattern out of this. Yeah, see, I can get one, but not two. All right, Sylvia, thank you so much for stopping by and visiting. Oh, who knows what happened? It's our internet. People have been talking in our area about the problem with the internet. I think I'm just going. I love this blue and white fabric. I just love it. So I think I'm going to make another towel using it. Thanks, Joni. As it's always been said, technology is wonderful when it's working. And I know I'm not the first to have technical difficulties. And I don't want to jinx myself. I know, I always think it's me too, Joni. I do know one of the places that I haven't heard from yet. I ordered vintage fabric because I like these towels out of the vintage fabric. And I've got some embroidered towels that I would do the embroider on. And I thought would be cute on the bottom of these and maybe make for Mom sometime. You know, when she lives in a motorhome, it's small choosings on what to send at Christmas. So I might do that. It won't be this Christmas. I haven't even started on them. I need to work on that instead of snippet roll or something. That's what I'll do. I have my game pieces all cut out and then found I wasn't going to do my batting just as I found scraps, but I found a big thing, a long thing that was just the perfect size. And so I went ahead and got all of my batting cut out. And so I may do some sewing on that today. But I really want to get these done. And Greg's got a pair of jeans I want to get mended. I just washed them yesterday. And so I want to get those done. And Jackson's got a bowl koozie I want to get done. He's so patient with Nana. And then I thought I might do a bunch of cutting out fur claws and baby blankets and pillowcases for the foster home. I mean, for the DFS, for the foster children. So, Janet, what do you have planned today? Any crafting? There we go. Okay. I wonder if I could get another one. I bet I could. What do you think? I thought these would be pretty for spring with maybe a birdhouse button on it. But if you don't know what to do with strange shaped pieces, here's another scrap buster. I was looking on Pinterest last night for scrap busting items. Man, there's a lot. I want to get my little bag. I've yet to get my project bag from Aunt Beck's. That denim that we did. And I want to get that going. There goes Andy. Because I've yet to get that finished. I kind of got started on Project Dress-A-Girl and didn't get back to that. That's the thing about doing Friday sews. It keeps me focused a little better. And focus is important. Good morning, Zena. How late did you all stay up last night? I had to go to bed. And it was only, 11 when I went to bed. Did you get it done or close to done? They've been staying up late working on their sewing journals. They have a deadline. And she and Jen are night owls, which works perfect when you can't sleep. I'm doing scrap busters, Zena. I'm using up scraps for things, and this is for a towel. You know, where you hang them on your kitchen cabinet. And this is vintage fabric that a friend mother gave me. And so it's vintage, so I hate to use it on a little dress. So I am making it for gifts. Oh, you're back. Sort of. Got to feed Elvin. Well, yeah, that's kind of important. You're always safe, Gail, because we know that you should only be gone for an hour. And if you're gone more than that, we know to worry. We'll send out the search party. Okay, so I've got those cut out. So that's another stash buster if you need it, is gifts. And now I've got those two ready. I don't have the towels. I may have towels to put them on, but I may not. I only get my towels when I get them new at the consignment store. Boy, I've been finding them there. Goodness. So I've got 3 ready to go, and Nikki wants a couple. So these fall ones, I'll make them and then I'll let her choose. But really, that pink and blue one would be cute on this, is kind of what I'm thinking. Yes, I'm talking about how to use up your scraps, Zena. Because, you know, I get scraps, as you know. Of course, sending them to you is another way to get rid of my scraps. So I think that flowered and that little checked ruffle will be cute together. And then we all know that you can save these for stuffing. I'm addicted too. I like that. And then if I put, I'll get out, let's look at my buttons. But see, I think like a button like that would be cute on them, unless they're going to be too fidgety to button. Hi, Shirls, how are you? But this is what I thought might be cute. And wouldn't that burgundy bird be cute on one of those fall ones? Most of these I got for Dress-A-Girl pockets. But see, that yellow one would be cute. I'm going to put these two out. Okay, question, Pam. On my buttonhole foot, where I put these on the back so it measures it, will it do it with this? Let me know. Any of you seamstresses that do buttonholes. See, I've got these little birds, but now those I thought I could put on a little pocket where I got a birdhouse and a bird on a little girl pocket. But there's a leaf I could use on one. And all my project Dress-A-Girls are going to get done here. I'll work more on aprons and stuff in Florida so that I kind of split up what I'm working on. I think those three are enough right now. I am so glad you are, Shirls. So I think I'll just use those. Is that not cute for a little girl's dress? I thought I might put that like on the chest with the other one right beside it. I thought some little girl would be thrilled to death to see that on her little dress. Okay, so I will keep those out. I'm going to work on my fall journal. I'm just busting through all kinds of scraps. Oh, okay. I will probably, I guess I could put a round button that size too on there. That would work too. Oh, Zena, that's important. So I've got my cover done. And I want to use some of those pockets that I've already made. I wanted to use some of Malia's in here that are the right color. I loved this idea, and I knew if I didn't buy them, I would forget. Is that not cute? I'd want the idea. So that's why I got them, so because I thought they were just so cute. And I now have the idea. Oh, Zena, I should have sent that one to you. Okay, Pam, I will. Isn't that cute? No idea where I got these. I didn't make them. Oh, that's pretty for a fall journal. I don't want two pockets here. I'm just kind of trying out with color. Some of these I made too. If you ever watch Shabby Dabby Doodah, she on Tuesdays has her mask making, and she'll just like do a pocket and make a bunch of them. That's where these came from. I made these along with her one time. And for those people I am sending Happy Mail to, if you've never received Happy Mail from me, please let me know. And I will send you some. This was another thing that I made with her. If you get a lot of book pages that you want something to do. Now this one goes this way because then the words are right. And then I just put them in these book page envelopes. And I've got some of these that I've made. So let me know if you've not received Shirls. I don't think you have. But I do have your address. It is. It is, Joni. And sometimes I don't want 6. I just need 1. And so I can use some of them. But I'm looking for fall stuff. Here's another pocket I think I made out of painty paper. This would look good in my fall journal. That's all I'm doing right now is looking in my fall journal. This red would work. I don't even know what's in some of these. Oh, that's another cool pocket I can decorate fallish. So in my happy mail for some of you, I'll put some of those things in there and then you've got the idea too. Thank you, Pam. So I don't want the shabby chic. I just want fallish. I'm really trying not to make this fallish. I mean, shabby chicish. I'm trying to do more earth tones and that kind of thing. And that's not a natural thing for me. I ordered that from somebody. I just love this fall. And this is from Aunt Bex. She sent that owl that she did. And this is from her die cuts. So I got a lot of Aunt Beck in here. Kind of like that there. Do I have any? Not yet. My cheesecloth is still drying. I love that idea, Shirls. I'll be sure to send you something with butterflies. She sells beautiful bracelets and necklaces and earrings and okay. I just love this. I wish Malia was here so she could see me using it. But she had to go. What's EDS, Joni? I don't know that any of my stuff have anything. A zebra is your mascot. Well, I doubt I have any zebra stuff. If y'all have suggestions, please let me know. Is that the lungs that you have trouble with then? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That's interesting, Shirls. I don't know what my husband's doing. He's pounding in the kitchen something. Did you get Elvin all taken care of, Gail? Look at all these little pockets. Is that not fun? Awesome. I'll get you a healthy snack and put your feet up, or a cup of tea. Got your tea. Good. You're set then, aren't you? See, that lace has to come in. I just can't do it without lace. I just can't do it. I have to open up another bottle of glue. That's something Emerson used to be when she was little. She wanted to use the glue. And now that she's been in school and sees me use paste a lot, she's okay using paste. Excuse me. And she's much better with paste than she used to be. It is fun, isn't it, Cheryl? I'm pulling out of Pam's, I call it Pam's stuff, even though a lot of it's stuff I've put in. But I'm one of these, if I don't see it, I don't use it. So I have to get it all pulled out. So I use it. I want more, I want another layer on this. Just love this. I don't know if I'll ever find more again. I think I want to do a journal that is an Anne of Green Gables. I want to get the journal all ready. And then whenever in my lifetime I get to go, I will have it ready to put all the memorabilia back in. That's what I want to do. Joni, do you make fabric ruffles? I can send you stuff. I can sneak it in there without Emerson knowing. Since she's a big girl and knows what you guys want and didn't need my help. Wouldn't it, Janet? See, that's me, Pam. That's why. Or I can't find it. And then when I get back to the other state, it's like, oh, that's where it was. Emerson's dying to get in these cabinets and help me get them organized and cleaned out. And I will do that when I have her to help. That's just not going to stick there. Fun idea, but not going to happen. You guys probably were thinking that. What is she doing? I like how you think, Pam. I ruffle by hand on my machine, Joni. I don't ever use my ruffling foot. I didn't know. I probably have one because it came with all the feet, but I never thought about using it. Oh my. Yeah, no, I that's more than what I'm going to do. Oh, how did you like that jump around? Sorry about that. Well, you sure can do some minute things. Hey, babe, what are you pounding on? Myself. What are you doing? Don't tell me then. Did you like his comment, Gail? I want to make some pumpkin bread, and I'll probably end up, we got a couple bananas going bad. Jackson can eat his weight in pumpkin bread. And he could sure eat that Texas cake. I had about 10 pieces left, and I think he ate 8 of them. And I told him, I said, Jackson, save one of those for Papa tonight for his snack. Well, he saved him a little piece. I guess he thought he needed it more than Papa. That's how we roll, Gail. That's how we roll. This is how I do ruffles by hand. Unless I'm making a fabric ruffle. I wake up and he'll ask me, how you feeling? I'll say, fine. He goes, now tell me the truth. I'm feeling fine. Yes, I hurt. I'm going to hurt. I hurt all the time. It's really hard for me not to add bling. My buttons are going to have to be my bling. So, Gail, are you going to craft today, or are you going to get started on that furniture? I like that. Okay, we're going to let that dry, and I'll go work on my tags. I thought you went to Walmart with your groceries. Did you not? Now they're talking about me. I won this. Oh. It's nice that they let you do grocery pickup too. Out here on the farm, we don't have anybody deliver. We really don't have a major grocery store closer than an hour away either. I don't want to lose that paint. we've got doctors and stuff that call Greg instead of me for billings and our insurance. I mean, we don't owe anything right now, but because of my brain isn't reliable on that type of thing. I want my tags simple. It's not like I'm going to write on them or anything. My fall journals are more of thankful journals. And that's what this is going to be. Because we all have lots of things, no matter what, to be thankful for. I think I'm just going to keep that kind of simple. I was watching Lisa, My Eclectic Life last night. She had a ledger book that she was making into a journal to pass down to her kids for when she's gone. And she has a whole ledger book, and she cut beautiful wallpaper, fussy cutted it, and was decorating the inside with it. And I thought, oh, what a lovely keepsake. Just beautiful. Oh, I need something in here, don't I? Where did I put that ruffle and stuff? And then she also was making, I've lost my scissors again. Wow, Pam, that is a great deal. I haven't used my embroidery machine enough to need new needles. Well, that's too short. Maybe I could do it this way. I would too. I want to get that out and get to playing with it. I have several things I want to make. Years ago, I embroidered words, playing with my words, and now I don't even know how I did it. So I'm going to have to relearn that. And then about got this to the point of stopping. I do too. I just don't. That's one thing that's kind of kept me from getting surgery. That my husband doesn't think I need it. Um, I know I wouldn't use it 6 months out of the year because it'd be up here. And because this is my main sewing machine. The one I can sew down there, but it's just zigzag and frontward and back. It's just an older machine. And so I'm gonna put that not the other way. I don't know where I'd put it, but I'm just afraid I wouldn't use it enough. And when I bought my machine, she says there's a foot to finish it off, and I've just got to sit down and learn on the feet on my sewing machine, and it's just a matter of doing it. What's that bingo card? Wonder if it'll fit in here. Nope. Ooh, that looks cool. Almost wondering if I want to do half of it. I think I am. Make it last. I love the numbers on it. I'm not putting my lids on. It's not usually something I forget. If Zena and Jen were here, they'd be amazed at how I just stick stuff on and don't hem and haw. I love watching them hem and haw. What do they use the term? Lots of people use it. Audition. I don't audition much. I just enjoy putting it on, but I don't want to decorate that, I don't think. If I do, I'll keep it simple. Now, I don't want to write on that in case I want to put something I'm thankful for on it. I could do something like that. I kind of like that. But I should have put the bingo on that page instead of this one. Oh, well. Could do a text spot. Greg went and got groceries the last time we got groceries. So I don't know when I last did anything like that. He's good about going and getting that kind of stuff. This shade of red goes well with this. Ooh. And then I could put, if we do anything during Thanksgiving, this will be more of a November journal. Oh, I wonder if this will just fit in a pocket. And then I could take it out. It sure does. There we go. Like that. Nikki and a girlfriend took the kids to a pumpkin patch, so we won't be doing that. And this may be a journal I use next year. You know, who knows? This needs something. What about some of this ready-made cool stuff? This goes like that, doesn't it? I could do that and then stick something down in there and still have that, though I'm not that crazy about all that, so I don't know why I'm worried about covering it up. We'll do that. Okay. This pocket needs decorated. Because it's grungy, I can lace it up and not feel bad. But I am going to need some writing space, aren't I? I'm so in and out with this journal. I want writing space, then I don't want writing space. Have you noticed that? Kind of wishy-washy on it. Kinda, sorta am. This is gonna need to be grunged up a little bit. Are you dyeing your sleeves now, Pam? I'm so fascinated with that coat that you're making. I'm always fascinated when people can do things I don't know how. Boy, she did dive right in. Well, that's because Kelly knew just what she wanted. Was what that was all about. Okay. Now I can stick lots of goodies in this. I kind of like all that pokey stuff. But this would be a good page for a day where we did a variety of things. And I could put little stickers or something on those, or letters. I'm just wanting to decide what I want to put on it. Oh, that back. You know, if you create the pattern, you could probably sell that, Pam. This has been fun to work with, play with, in case you haven't noticed. Oh, it's been done before. Oh. Ooh. That might be cool. Might have to leave it in there to think about. Let's get these and glue it on there so I get decorations on there. Well, I knew he had one, but I had forgotten that he had one before you added one. Is what I forgot. You're blocking. Blocking on your crochet items. See, everybody comes up with something different. So see, Pam, you could still, although I can't imagine making a pattern. That doesn't sound the easiest either. I just have the idea. Notice I'm going to let you do it. I forgot I had all these until recently. And I'm doing what they call it the kiss method, where you just get close to it. You don't actually, it's not fussy cutting. It's just close to it. Hi, Sarita. How are you, Sarah? I hope your day's going well. We're kind of having a gloomy, rainy day, which we need, so I'm not complaining. I don't want to get too carried away with all the animals in here. I'm leaving them triangles because of all of the points. So I have writing space there. You lost your tape. Oh, dang. Wonder where it's at. Look underneath something. That could be writing space if I decided I needed it. There he goes, the pounding again. That could even stick out, couldn't it? It sure could. Oh, that's frustrating, Pam. So, Sarita, did you have a good sale? I was popping in and out. Oh, it's for your zipper. Kind of important. I love fabric ruffles. And if they're grungy, I can put them in this one. Oh, under your chair. I find lots under my chair at the end of the day. I like how that just adds a little hat to the page. There's a little envelope that would be cute in there. I have made so many of these envelopes. Envelopes are another good way to use up scraps. That's what I'm doing, Sarah. I'm using up scrap paper, scrap fabric, things I already have. I'm not creating new. That's kind of a busy little page there of bunny rabbits. What about just that for writing space? Ooh, this would be fun. I'll put paper in there. I do too, Sarah. And everything I've done today has been about scraps. I've used scrap fabric. I've used scrap paper. Leftover stuff. All that kind of stuff. And now, oh, let's go put that on there, darn it. There we go. Need to put it up here so this can come down. Let's put it straight. And then it can come down and lots of writing space. And then we can put an inchy on it to, oh, that'll work well, to tuck it in. How's that? I'm just gluing on the bottom half. And now it can come out and be tucked back in. Sounds like they're having tractor problems. Not my circus, not my monkey. They're not going to need my help. And then I don't think I want to this already has some yellowed. I don't think I want to distress around it because it'll blend into that brown. I could glue this on this side and then just have a tuck spot, but I don't know if I want to do that with the word bingo there. And bingo does not have to go in this journal. Oh, good, Zena. You went on a field trip. That was a fun field trip, wasn't it? Everybody should get to go on that kind of a field trip. I'm thinking, I know, scary thought. Scary thought. Well, I'm kind of at a brain still with this. Not sure what to do with any more of it. So I think I'm just going to set it aside. It's getting kind of to be a chunky monkey. And I'll have it done by November, maybe this year's. Maybe not, maybe next year. I'm not going to worry about it. It'll get done when it does. But I got a lot done. I've worked on my journal. I still got Happy Mail I want to do yet this morning, but I got that done. I got my prompt done. I've got those towel things all cut out. So I've gotten a lot done already this morning. I've got a new Happy Mail book. My other one I got filled up. So I have started putting stuff in this one. I was going to make a brand new one until I was over there and it was like, why are you going to do that? So I thought I would put Happy Mail and found this. Is that not the cutest? I have gotten a lot done, Gail. Yes, Dina, you missed me saying that I don't do lots of auditioning. I said I love watching you do all your auditioning, but I don't. I'm putting the little spider in here. Though I may put that in my fall journal. I just love, that's one of the things that Joni made me. See the little beady-eyed? He's not just the cutest little thing. I know, Joni, I think it needs to go here in my journal. I notice this is opening. So, you know, I'm at the point it doesn't matter what kind of glue you use, they all come undone eventually. This one's about out, and my hands, when they start to get about out, I really have to have good hands that day to use on it. Aren't they those, Zena? There we go. I loved how you repurposed my little thing there. This is going to go in my ATC. But I'm not going to put that there. I like this front pocket to, as I get stuff, I can store it in there. A lot of this was from Mayo's that I'm going to take out. It can, I'll restick it in my medical journal. This is from Aunt Beck. Leaves. Oh. Man, that's funny. Oh, Joni, that doesn't sound pleasant. Well, Becky's in there. Hi, Beth. How are you? We are using up scrap fabric, scrap paper. I've been working on journals, and I've got towels ready to sew. We've just been a busy little beaver in here today. I love this tag with the pretties, but I don't think I like it. I want it on the top. So that it hangs up. So I'll have to, and this is from Melody. Joni, I may just have to do you a page. And this was from Melody. Melody. Nope, this one's Melody's. Melody's chasing around the little ones today. I had to tear the envelope to get it open. I know what I'll do. I'll tape this all down. And then I'll make it a pocket to put her note in. It was the sweetest little note. And oh, Joni, you did. Certainly you did. I don't want her address showing. Yes, we have been very busy today. And we've accomplished a lot. And my friends in the box have accomplished a lot. So it's just been a good day. There we go. Aw, Joni. How sweet. Yeah, I've got to repack the box Emerson packed, or it's going to look like, now the bag, I can't repack. She informed me I couldn't look in it, so I have no idea what all she stuck in it. But I will definitely make the box stuff pretty. Not as pretty as yours, though. Joni, you really went out and about. And my Happy Mail usually isn't that exciting to see. But yours will be, Joni. I got to do Pam's. I'm ready to mail yours finally, Pam. You've waited long enough, haven't you? And then if I get all of the ones sent that I haven't sent anything to, get theirs all purty. Now to get my little tassel. You've had kind of a month, Zena. And then with all your design teams and collabs. You've had a time, my friend. Okay, what other Happy Mail? I think that's it. I think that's all I had. I think that's all of the Happy Mail I needed to stick in. But this will start getting full now. And then I'll get my other one and get that ATC in there that Joni made. Not everybody has a tin can ATC card. How did you just, okay, you just did that around and then glued it on, correct, Joni? Pretty clever stuff. But how am I going to attach it? Ooh, I like it with this green. It's a strip of ruffle, and we like ruffle. I really don't want it upside down. There we go. I love it with that green. Kind of peacocky colors. Got it crooked. There. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I thought I found a zebra. Oh, zebra. Need to glue down some of my tape. Washi tape doesn't do well on painted papers. But it's different. Nobody else has one like that. Your fuel was gushing out. Oh, Zena. You did not need that. Oh, here's that bow. I'll put it in. Yeah, really? That do it. Trying not to get this Fabri-Tac on my nails because it just eats it right off. Well, just jump right on up there to Jersey. Joni, you want a road trip today, don't you? Oh, you have a wedding gig 2 hours away. Your name's getting out there. I'm going to take a picture when I get done for my thumbnail. But I don't know that I want all these journals out in there. And you got your tires fixed? And it's not cheap to get them fixed. And now you know for the next time that I hope you don't need it. Replayers, I'm just cleaning up as we visit. Mechanic shop or a shop for you, Joni? Well, that's true. You need a mechanic sometimes more. It's handy to have a husband and son that are real handy. He's a rip-off. Well, that's not what you need. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? We are cussing and discussing the perils of car repair. Vanessa, are you going to do a lot of videotaping today? Oh, Zena, I am so sorry. That's a bummer. And you know something's not wrong with it every time. That's good, Pam. Well, and you would know Pam if he was ripping you off, too. Hi, Steffi. How are ya? This is my clean off my desk box. I'm sure you all have one of those. Are you getting stuff done, Steffi? Not today, sadly. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep up with the chat. It's going faster than I can read. And tidy up my desk. Oh, I'm sorry. You on ice or heat? Or neither one? Aw, you're so sweet. I still don't know what. I think I'm going to figure out something to do with that little spider, Joni. I just think he's cute. I love when you talk to each other and I can just follow the conversation. It's interesting how well we get to know one another through the chats. Oh, really, Tony? My first tries usually don't get seen. Did she do that kind of crocheting, Zena, or did she do like Afghans and that kind of stuff? Yeah, I don't think the stuff we see is all of her first tries, Steffi. I think that stuff though I did watch her where she was trying to create a pattern. So I guess that was kind of a first try. My sister does trims around like receiving blankets with that crochet thread. And I tried it and I realized that's not my hobby. I could do it, but I did not like that tiny metal hook. Oh, Joni, you are too. Don't sell yourself short. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Did you, Zena? I knitted a baby blanket for the church nursery. I knitted Benson. Benson's got his own Afghan I knitted. But the only reason he got it was it was a first try. And he found it. And it had some holes in it. Not sure if created by him or someone else. Steffi, I started Emerson on a chain yesterday, but she kind of had, those little hands. It takes a little bit for them to get that so they can hold it and crochet it and stuff like that. But we got enough on there between the two of us that we could make her a little bracelet that would slip on and off. See, Gail, clothes and knitting and crocheting, I'm still working on the sewing part. I do real well at washcloths and scarves. She did Steffi, and she thought she was such big stuff. She was sitting there on the chair by me. I'm doing it. I'm doing big girl stuff. So she was excited. It does take a lot of dexterity. And their hands are little. Saturday, depending on my mood, Emerson's going to do some sewing. She wants to do a burp cloth, and she's not ready for a burp cloth. Those curves and going around and stuff, that was hard enough for Jackson to do. Oh, Pam, you do need to show that. If it was only possible that when we have 3 little girls Zooming, that we could also have a Zoom for us, wouldn't that be interesting? Oh, Janet, what a lovely gift. That's a great gift. I've worked on 4 journals today. My, oh my. I'm quite shocked. No, that'll be a treasure. My grandkids were sweatshirt kids. They weren't sweater kids. My sister offered to make them sweaters, and Nikki said they'd never wear them. Emerson would probably wear a cardigan. She does like a cardigan. So if Nancy wanted to make her one, but Nancy's more now into the quilts and stuff. I have a friend in Florida that does a lot of tatting. And it does look meticulous. To live in the Yukon. Is he military? Yeah, they do need him, Janet, with a sweatshirt and then another sweater. No, not military. I'm just curious why they are in the Yukon. That's very interesting. It is, Joni. I just wish I had sat down with mine more when she was doing all the stuff. But I had no interest. I didn't, wasn't something I wanted to learn at the time. Oh, gotcha, Janet. If I was running away from home, I don't think that's the direction I'd have gone. It gets cold up there. But I'm glad you know where he's at. That's important. Very important. Well, I believe I'm going to let you ladies go, and I'm going to do some sewing, and I always have to, as soon as I get done with live, I've got to clean up, and I'm going to get some happy mail ready to send. And I probably won't get it in the mail when it's raining. But any of you replayers, if there's I've never sent happy mail to and you would like some, just be sure you send me your address. So you all have a lovely day, and as always, remember, you have a purpose. Bye for now. See you in the box.